tell that the boys were coming together. You could tell that the boys were setting the ego aside and saying, hey, we got to get this win. Tatum still doesn't play, which was certainly being questioned for about 3.5 quarters.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As we're watching shit happen, we're like, so Tatum can't? The 6'8" guy who can guard everybody, make any shot, and give in. We can't find a role for him. Steve Kerr, this guy's the worst coach in the history of coaching. What the hell's supposed to do over there? Is anybody talking? Is Ty Lue saying anything, Steve Kerr? Why is this going the way that's going? We're going to be playing for bronze? We're going to be playing for bronze?
Thanks.
And then all of a sudden it all clicked. And they all started playing great ball. And it was almost like an emotional moment for all of us here.
Yeah.
And Ty talked about watching. It was real. We were completely plugged in, dialed in, watching that entire game. And for 3.5 quarters, we were bummed out because we know what has been said about these American basketball players by everybody seemingly over like the last 3 years. This is the world's game now. The world has caught up. It is no longer the United States of America's game. The boys heard that. Steph Curry acknowledged it. And in the biggest game against the best player on earth in Joker, what everybody says, okay, which makes sense because of what he is and how he is, they get a massive comeback victory and go into the finals, and now they're going to take happiness from the host country. It is a beautiful thing. Let Kevin Durant chit-chat about it here immediately afterwards in the family room, I do believe, after this historic win.
Come on, man. How can you not celebrate a win like that? Look at all our families in here. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is about. You know what I mean? We all come together as one on the other side of the world like this. Starting USA chants, our section starting USA. Man, it's special tonight, man. So we got to celebrate. I'm not going to act like it's not. You know what I mean? I know we want to win a gold, but we got to celebrate the small moments, too.
Where a game like this kind of brings you even closer, right?
Guarantee you, everybody here, they'll never forget about this night. Everybody here going to remember this night for the rest of their lives. That's how special this is. And because we came back and we showed how together we were in that fourth quarter.
He's seeking a 4th gold medal, obviously, in the Olympics. He would also say in another interview, like, this is the best team I've ever been a part of. And he also talked about how tight the team is. And if you saw in front of him, there was like 4 Lipton iced teas there. Yep. Lipton iced tea, a lot of caffeine. He said we're going to enjoy this night. He enjoyed the entirety of the night.
Yes, he did.
We found out on Twitter he had time. And he was, he was on people till 6 a.m. local time.
Correct.
So Kevin Durant had time last night, especially for the American folks that potentially are Nuggets fans that were pulling for Joker in Serbia to beat the United States of America. Kevin Durant didn't have any time for that bullshit, as he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It's the Olympics. Now,
it's despicable.
I will say, Sidney Crosby with Canada.
Don't do that.
You know?
Don't do it today.
When he scored, like immediately as he scored to beat the United States of America, sick. I mean, like no angle. I go, Sidney Crosby, so good. But then I immediately moment where you're happy for the guy who has brought so much to your town and to your team. So the Nuggets fans openly cheering for Serbia, I don't love, but I understand where they like Joker. And on the flip side, I completely understand where the Durantula on the defensive side yesterday, breaking it down, getting to a spot clean. I mean, we're not even thinking about touching. I also love that he's dunking on him for America. He also came out with a quote, said, what did he say? A lot of bullshit happens in America, but a lot of great things happen in America too. It is cool to watch everybody buy in to the moment the Olympics is. It's not just this. Simone Biles was Snoop Dogg. She was at a track event. She said, it's the first time I've ever got to watch an event. It feels like the Team USA is really taking it serious, and America needs it. Yeah. So, hey, men's basketball team, feels like you're almost at the forefront of this, and because you're the biggest stars. Go, boys! Let's take those Frenchies' happiness. Let's thank them for their hospitality. Seems like everywhere, every event is sold out, filled up. Feels like people are going to talk about these Olympic Games as if it was a great bounce back after COVID and everything like that. So we appreciate what the French have been able to do. Poop in the water, some other stuff that happened. That's always going to take place. But I think it's time to let the French know it's our sport. And they might have Wemby, and they might have Gobert, and they might have some others.
A couple other French.
But let's go ahead and let's win this thing, boys. We're proud of you. Thank you for making America proud, and thank you for representing for all of us.
Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA,